Hey everyone, Harriet here. Hope you're doing okay. Today we are back with Season 4, Episode 11. There we go, of Monday Night War. And this is the new session of pay-per-view. So SummerSlam has come and gone. We have new power cards on the way. We have new trades, which we'll be seeing a glimpse of. Because, as I think I've stated last time, I haven't even watched the trades myself because I wanted it to be a surprise in regards to this. I watch it after. It's exclusive to the Patreon. So yes, at the end of last week's episode, unfortunately, Pete had a few injuries to his roster. I think this is some injuries that have been quite huge and significant for the first time this season. And also Luke is number 1. Pete is number 3, and Dan is number 2, but there's only a difference of like 400 fans between those two, and then 7,000 fans between Luke and second place. So it's going to be interesting how this turns about. I don't know what the new session of pay-per-views is going to be, like what the next pay-per-view leads up to, but a lot of grivalries were blown off, but also it's now the kind of how do we get around the injuries. It's sort of swings and roundabouts, as I've said before. So it'll be interesting in regards to what happens going forward, and if the trades will help as well, because I think the only trade was last season was between Pete and Luke. That was it. Nothing else was done. You don't have to take a trade if you don't want to. You could just carry on and have the same roster. But I think Pete might need a few because his crew is hurting at the moment. So, as always, if you want to watch the original episode, please click on the link down below. I would highly recommend it. Also, if you want to watch these episodes a week early, please subscribe to the Patreon. I know they're saying they're doing amazing stuff and their records have gone high. Keep it going. It's worth it. They deserve it. They truly deserve it. They really do. And also, I need to watch the nearly 2-hour video of Roman Reigns' title reign. I watched a bit of it before so I'm recording this on the Saturday. I watched a bit of it beforehand because I'd just seen the Transformers 40th anniversary event at my cinema. Started watching it, then got distracted because family came over, and now I'm recording this, but I will be getting back to watching it. I will leave a link to that down below as well. Please watch it. From what I've seen of it, it looks incredible so far, and honestly well deserved. And also, if you want to listen to the booking podcast afterwards and listen to behind the scenes after dark and lots more content on their Patreon, would highly recommend. So yes, without further ado, let's get watching. Right, okay, here we go. Please work. There we go. YouTube decided to go, no. Oh, by the way, I'm actually wearing my Royal Champion. So I went to the Royal Rumble watch along in January and I got the shirt. This is the first time I'm actually wearing it. So that's like, we're in May now, 5 months, but still worth wearing it for this.
Welcome to the Monday Night War. I am Luco in DAD representing Monday Night Raw.
I am Pete Quinnell representing Monday Night SmackDown.
I hope, Pete, you have a better week this week. I really do.
And we are playing MyGM Mode on WWE 2K24. So, Pete, it was not a great pay-per-view week for you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you could say that.
And now you've got a book first.
Oh.
Well, at least you're just getting on with it. At least you don't have to sit there and anticipate it. That's positive, isn't it?
Actually, sure.
True.
I mean, well, you could have also used that time to plan.
Yeah.
He hasn't got any time to plan now.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there is that.
I mean, he could have done it during the trades.
Nah, I couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know
because-
who I was going to have on my roster.
I wonder if they're going to show.
Well, speaking of the trades,
Yeah.
here's what happened on the trades.
There we go.
Who wants the collection?
Oh, of the injured people.
I will say no, but thank you for the offer. Drew Gulak's one of my fittest guys.
Oh dear.
Yeah, all right. I need to think.
If you want Braun
I'm
that
saying
badly.
no for now.
Oh.
We're getting closer to actually trading.
Coward. Anyway.
So no
You
trades
can go watch the full
at all.
unedited version of that over at patreon.com
Okay, I'm guessing.
/WrestleTalk.
Do we have a copy of Uno somewhere around here? No, you.
Reverse
No.
card, reverse
I
Uno.
I gave you the offer. You turned it down. That's none of my business.
I love playing Uno with my friends. I really
right, so
do.
Pete, are you ready?
Nope.
Well,
Let's do it.
we're going to get some music on anyway.
Yeah.
Let's scroll right to the bottom here, see what comes up.
Let's
You
see
know
what's
when
going
you
to
were
be
saying
said.
that, it's like,
Uh,
at least you don't have to wait and anticipate.
Or
Yeah.
what's going to be listened to.
Yeah.
Yet here I sit in anticipation.
Oh
Okay,
dear.
here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to listen to Change in the House of Flies by Deftones, and then Power Glove's cover of the Inspector Gadget theme.
Nice.
Oh heck
I'm gonna
yes,
listen to
Inspector
the score
Gadget.
Of the motion picture Her, 2013 by Arcade Fire.
I did a
Great.
Penny
Yeah.
cosplay
Nice,
from
have
that
fun.
last
Thank
year.
you.
Right,
Bye-bye now.
bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm sure it's on the interwebs. It's of me
I'm
and Ian
very,
Dane. He was Inspector Gadget, and I
very
joined as
nervous.
Penny. It was fun.
You shut up! I'm so f***ing scared right now. You shut up!
Okay.
Here we go. 7
I was going to
minutes
finish
on
off. I even made the computer book and
3,
everything.
2,
I was very
1,
proud
let's
of it.
jam.
Let's
Okay,
jump.
Cindy Fluff, my time,
I'm going with the Cowboy Bebop
Let's
theme
stay
there.
for another
Heck
5
yes.
weeks for another
Oh yes,
14K.
not Candy Fluff. Cindy Fluff.
Okay, yeah. Let's talk figures.
Because obviously we're coming to the end of
I'm happy
some
to meet that
of
price.
the
I'll keep
rosters.
Cindy Fluff around because
Power card as
need
well.
people.
Power card as well.
you need to get better carry your superstars. Giving you a health bar. Thank you very much.
Oh, at least you have a health spell.
Too late for Jinder. Fantastic. Thank you. I got a health spa. Thank you very much, Triple H.
Oh dear, here we
You
go.
win,
Shayna
so I
was
warned you
also
that
one.
gonna happen. Yep, you're right.
I think because
It's
she
a
wanted
title
time
rematch,
off
no
as
worries,
well,
Braun,
from what
the new
I
champion.
remember.
Great. Fantastic.
Here we
okay.
go.
Running through $500 for each point of popularity the star running has above 60. Okay, so if they have 70, you will get 10, like 5 grand. That's not bad, but it's not great. Superstars above 65 popularity lose 15 popularity in 7 random superstars. Gain 35 popularity?
Yeah, my brain is kind of like.
Superstars above
That-
65 popularity lose 15 popularity.
So basically, they go down
7 random
15.
superstars gain 30.
So basically, whoever is high
only have-
starts losing loses 15, but 7 gain 35.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
So-
13. So that is more than half of my roster will gain 35 popularity.
But who is over 65? That's the thing. That's the thing.
You know what? F it.
Woo! Okay, fair.
I made a choice. Having most popular available
I mean,
female
that definitely
face
was a
reveal fighters
choice.
this week.
Didn't even look at the third
Who's on
option.
my roster now?
Oh my
Oh
word.
my god, Jinder Mahal's at 100.
Jinder's
Zoe
at
Stark's
100,
at
but he's
100.
injured. So I'm guessing.
Oh my god.
Wow. Do you know what?
Oh my god.
I'm one to judge. I know I'm one to judge, and I'm
Wow,
reactive.
okay,
But you know what? That was a pretty damn good choice.
Okay.
To pull that power card.
We Stark.
My
Can go
gosh.
into a
But the problem
feud
is,
with
you have a
Cindy
few of
Fluff.
those who are injured. But also,
Why not?
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
quite
yeah.
an intrigue and
that works for me.
concept. I
Sick.
like that power card. I
Great,
think that'd be
love
good.
that.
It just depends
Right,
on the pick of the
I wanna
poison
do
in
a
regards to
call-out
who it picks.
Keep the
But yeah, that definitely
the other
worked
feud
well
going that we have.
in
Who's cheering a feud with
Pete's
Zoe
favour.
Stark? Oh wait, no, could get injured apart from these two. Okay. Okay,
I mean,
which isn't great.
no, how many more
I can't do Shayna calling her out.
needs
That's
to be
fine.
injured?
I
Quite a few are already injured.
don't
Hopefully,
really have any other people. So what I want to do
I
now.
mean, there's no stipulations
have
to
3
these
minutes
matches, so that helps a lot.
Talent scouts.
Also,
I'm
I
looking
don't
for,
think there are any
honestly just
championships on the
people.
line.
Clint
don't
McDougal,
think-
you'll do. Not Chad.
You're gonna
and
have Clint
do
McDougal
Clint McDougal
versus.
instead. And then I have Chad.
Okay, that
Call
yeah,
out.
that works. I mean, obviously,
Umber, sorry.
if it helps your superstars rest, definitely worth it in the long
Yeah.
run. I think Clint
Valhalla
McDougal was in one of the
and-
other seasons. I'm gonna say season 2.
Sprints. Oops.
I'm probably wrong. If I am, I apologise.
is
Also, I was
a
wrong in
show,
regards to the
technically.
Joe Kofi being in the Wyatt Six faction. I
Logistics,
apologise,
I do
it
have 2
wasn't.
assets. I
So,
do not have
so the person
enough money
who
for that. I do
left a
have enough
message
money
or
for
comment
one
on my
of
last
these, but I do
video,
not have
thank you for
3
letting me know.
assets, which is why I
I'm
need
sorry, my brain fog
Bad
sometimes
timing, coast to coast,
gets the
fix
better of
match,
me and I
none
forget
of
names
those.
and
Health
things. So I
spa.
apologise. It's one of the curses, unfortunately.
Ridge Holland.
Of doing these
I think I'll do
videos,
that.
thinking you're going to make a mistake and then
'Cause he's on
realising
17, I need
afterwards,
him to come
yeah,
back.
you did make a
Whoa.
mistake.
willing to
and
do
you
that.
kind of feel like,
Being a random superstar cannot be used
wow.
in
But we're only
PLE.
human at the end of the day. So if I get things wrong, I apologise. As long as I just don't
and
offend
a
anyone
half.
or upset anyone by it, that's the main thing. And I try
Hey, that's
so
good. What do I
much
get for
not
it?
to.
'Cause I think that works.
This is so annoying.
I like how Dan says it as it is.
I don't have any way to stop injuries on this show.
I don't know
I'm
what
just booking normal
I don't know if
matches
it's the other
because
song he's listening to or
it's all
not.
I've
It's probably
got.
the Inspector Gadget theme. I don't know.
And I just got to hope that
Such
Braun
a
doesn't get
banger.
injured,
I've been listening
that Cora doesn't get injured,
because obviously you do
That is it,
research.
it's
You should
only
look it up for a
Braun
cosplay.
and Cora that can
Then
get
recommendations
injured.
come up, and then suddenly all these different versions of Inspector Gadget come up, and it's like, "Do you know what? That's quite cool. I'm going to add that to my playlist." And then suddenly, now and then, it crops up every now and then. So, wow. I think I said this a few weeks ago. The names on some of these wrestlers are just incredible. Though he does look like Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit. I'm going to say this now. Luke, I'm sorry. But he does. At least you got two things. Your
So
mid
it's
cards
only Cora
will not
can get
outdo
injured.
the opener or the main event. Oh no, he's gone over. He's gone over. Oh, only slightly.
Hello.
Hello.
But no one noticed.
How are you?
No one noticed.
I made a choice,
Uh-oh.
and I think
I won't
that
say a
choice
word.
is a really good thing if I can get through a couple of weeks.
Ooh.
Because
Yes.
I don't. There might be injuries on my show again because I don't have enough people. I tried to sign some, so I think there's only one possibility of an injury on this show.
Okay, that's good.
But if
That's
I can
good.
get to like a couple weeks, get some stamina back on some people, I think this is going to massively pay off.
Fascinating.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge if true.
Yeah, my shake-up card was f***ing enormous.
Wow.
That's
Oh yeah, because
That
the others are
feels
going to get their
significant.
check-up cards.
It is. Also, I'm sure there will be people in the comments be like, "You went over time." The timer went off, and I pressed start and then confirm.
Oh, I beg to differ, Mr. Weaver.
That, we agree that's fine.
That's
If you're
fine.
still booking a show
Where is that
over
from?
Yes, exactly.
Why did that sound
They
like Matt
changed it.
Berry?
The timer went
card
off
is
and I
there
said,
and you
"And
press
there's the
start,
show."
I think that's allowed.
Yeah.
New
I will
York
go back to the
City.
Great Apple Crumble of
Yes,
week 6.
That's going over time.
Yeah, that's going
Yeah.
over
I did go a
time.
little bit over time.
Just
Yeah,
a wee
that's
bit.
fair.
Yes.
Don't worry, I will not
But yeah,
condemn.
All right.
that was
Pete, that's
that
exciting,
was a
bud.
show.
That's exciting.
That was a show.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
He's
I
unsure.
feel like I've missed. I feel like I'm.
Bless him,
nervous.
he's
That's
really
about right.
unsure.
Yeah, that's the
I-
worst.
Yeah. I think it's okay.
All right, well,
Yeah,
Fine.
I think you're good. I think people
Good luck,
panic a
Dan.
lot.
See then, I suppose.
Let's get some music on here.
Right.
now it is 90 car pileup by 96 Bitter Beings, the former CKY, or Z's Darren Miller of CKY, followed by
God, I remember CKY
The
from
Magic Number
Jackass.
by De La Soul.
Wow. Yeah.
And love.
You all right?
God,
Yep,
Jackass was
I'm
such a
gonna
ride.
listen to an orchestral cover of "Gangster's Paradise"
Love
by
that for you.
2A.
Yeah,
Wow.
Quite good.
Of course,
I
if
think.
it's that, is it not just Pastime Paradise? The one that Gangster's Paradise sampled, surely would be.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
All right, fair play.
The
orchestral.
SpongeBob meme.
It's great.
The SpongeBob
7
meme.
minutes on my clock. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
I love.
Something wrong with your television set.
What?
Do not attempt to adjust your picture.
Am I coming through? Am I breaking? Am I here?
Wait, are we having a Wyatt
good. Okay, great.
moment?
Thank you. Hello, past viewers of the
Hello.
Monday Night War. Although I suppose in your life it's the present.
Hi,
I
Dan.
am Future Dan. I am
Hi, Future
beaming
Dan.
in from an unspecified location to let you know that in this instance my audio was lost. Everyone else was fine, but for some reason, probably because I'm so good at this game, there was some form of hijack, some form of subterfuge, some form of issue that meant my booking was corrupted in some way.
Oh,
we have
no.
the footage of the booking, but
Yeah.
we don't have the audio to explain my brilliance, my absolutely impeccable thought process.
Oh, this isn't
Is
good.
what I would say if this week went well for me. I've gone back and watched it. It was a difficult time, as you'll see. I'm about to watch the footage back and
It was
guide
the
you
best of
through what I
times,
think
it was
my
the
thought
worst of
process was at the
times.
time. I should explain to you in this moment, I am a little bit hungover, so it is quite cruel to put me
Bless
through
you.
what I already can see from the screen in front of me was a very painful week.
I'm
Shall we
guessing it was a
begin?
good
Let's begin.
weekend away,
In
though.
3, 2, 1. Now, I should immediately point out
Okay,
that at this
I'm going to
point
react to
playing
this
the game,
in full.
I hadn't
I
was still in
very
2023
rarely
mode,
do,
so I hadn't
but
realised you
heck,
can
we're going to
check
do this.
the
This is
various
once
different
in a
emails
lifetime.
in a different sequence
go
than the
with
one
this.
they present you. So when Cedric Alexander here says his contract is up and I feel a certain level of, I don't know, calm, chill,
Yeah.
I decide, thanks for your work, Cedric, I'm going to let you go.
Oh,
Immediately that's going to come back and bite me in the ass. But not
Oh,
before
no.
Logan Paul says, I thought I'd left Cleveland and he wanted to be on the show. That's fine. More crucially, Kofi Kingston's leaving me. I can't believe they're making me rewatch this. Kofi Kingston
Oh,
just decides
God,
he's just going.
no.
He's just going. That's it. Not even a negotiation. He's just gone. Oh, and now it's time
Is
for a
that
shake-up.
bye?
Things are great. Now, you might be thinking, given that you can see the shake-ups here, Scout Army start each week with 10 talent scouts instead
Yes.
of 5.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty good for someone who's just lost 2 members of his roster
But you didn't
immediately.
pick it.
But as you've seen, logic does not prevail, and instead I'm going
I
to
didn't
spend
even
an
see the other two.
unfortunate amount of time picking one random superstar to make me $10,000 every time they go on the show. I can only apologize for what goes on in our brains when there is a timer. Something about the human condition
Just
breaks
goes,
when
yeah,
we
just
are put
completely
under any
goes.
kind of pressure. Look how much time I'm spending deciding which person
I've
should
been
get
doing Duolingo
the
recently,
moneymaker
learning
power
French, and
card.
doing the
I'm still
time
not decided. We're
things.
going
I'm
up
like,
and down. Is it gonna be Cedric Alexander? Can't
so I
you can
completely
believe me?
understand. And that's just 2 minutes.
Is it going to be Cody Rhodes? Well, he's a bit poorly. Dijak, he's made me a lot of
Piper?
money. I guess it's Karrion Cross. Okay, let's try and book the show. Commissioner Goal
What,
has
the what?
one tornado tag match
Why
this
did you
week,
pick
and I'll get a
Karrion Kross?
pre-match physio card. Is that worth it? Future Dan will decide. Liv and Piper. Piper is
So future
39.
Dan will decide,
And
basically.
having just seen what's happened to Pete, I don't know why I'm feeling so cavalier. This is not the most cavalier I will
This is
be over the course
incredible.
of this particular
This
episode.
is
Here
incredible.
I am
I
staring at my
love
roster,
this.
probably
Watching-
crying. I can't remember the footage. You'll never see the footage. I certainly wasn't crying. I don't cry. Let's go into the power card.
No,
shall we?
definitely
Oh,
not.
How wonderful. Well, there's 2 cards I won't be
This-
playing because this show
this
is going
is
to be an
so-
absolute nightmare.
this
Yeah,
is
flick
just
around
so
the power
unique.
card pass down. That's a really good idea. Now let's go into the talent scout segment.
You can hear Pete in the
Well, wouldn't it have been
background
good if I
laughing.
had 10 talent scouts rather than the usual 5? Well, don't worry. I didn't make that choice. Idiot. Okay, so let's search. I think what I'm doing here is searching
Lord.
for someone for Cedric Alexander. I want a giant man. Don't we all?
I mean, true.
And I use 4
I
talent
wouldn't
scouts.
mind
Search
myself.
for one, I take an unnecessary amount of
Oh my
time. The talent
gosh.
scouts in this season have been my biggest
But the talent
nightmare.
scouts
Oh, there's Josh Briggs. And
has
what's
not
that?
been. I've not.
Don't sign
I've
him
talked
immediately.
about it
Okay,
straight
good.
away. I have not
Now I'm
enjoyed
gonna
the
stare
talent
at
scout
Ignition.
this season.
I'm just going to stare at her for a while. We're still staring at Ignition. And then I leave
Just continuously
the
staring.
talent scout segment. So clearly it's not a priority. What's happening here is flailing. This is absolute flailing. Cody versus
I am
booked a Cody
so.
versus Logan match.
I
Realised
felt
they're
bad for
both
Pete
broken
last week. I
humans
feel
and decided
bad
that's
for
not
Dan
happening.
this week.
Cody is going to be
Next week I'm
going to
feel
Logan
bad.
Paul
No,
and
actually,
have the
I
day
found
off.
out.
That is a far more
Episode
sensible
12, I
strategy,
think, is quite
Daniel.
going to be
Good. Back into the talent
next
scouts.
week. I'm going to feel bad for
Staring
Luke because
into
episode 12
some
apparently
for
is.
whatever reason.
If on the
And
behind,
okay,
I've literally.
sign the girl.
I've
For God's
literally
sake,
just finished
yeah?
listening to
One
the
step
behind the scenes
closer.
or after dark for the
Signed up for 10
podcast
weeks.
for
We've
Wrestle
done
Talk.
it.
And
A
episode
choice
12 was
has been
definitely
made.
something.
Good
So.
God. Back to book the show.
So yeah,
We need
Pete
an
last
opener
week,
of some
Dan
form,
this week,
a
probably
tag
Luke
team
next
match,
week.
is it? Alright.
In regards to who I feel
Yeah.
sorry for.
Fallon and Maxine taking on
Oh
JC
gosh,
and Cinnamon
next
Garrett.
time
Didn't work
I
the
see
first
them,
time.
they're all
Oh,
getting
no,
hugs
we're gonna
from
swap
me.
out Cinnamon Garrett for Ignition. JC's a heel,
mean-
mate. Ignition's a good guy. What are you doing? Nope. Okay, cancel that match and go back to booking the show. Oh my god. Now I understand
is
what you guys feel when you
incredible.
watch this show. You have to stare at the promo segment for a little while and then choose to not book it. Use your time
Now,
better.
Dan, you
This
know
is
how
why
I
you're
feel. No,
poor.
actually, to be fair, I
This is why you
love
haven't
reacting
succeeded
to
in your
this, but I
career.
know.
You thought you'd have an Oscar by now, and instead you're stuck with Luke and Pete. It's because you.
Ooh.
Be honest. Okay.
Oh,
let's
it's
look at
Luke
tag
in the
match
background. I thought it was
between,
Pete. I apologise.
Dijak, Waller,
I swear
Uncle
he said that
Howdy,
in one
all of
episode
whom
as
are
well.
on
When
glowing
Luke and Pete were
red
having like
stamina,
an
and
argument.
Cedric.
But
I don't want to spoil the choice that I make by the end of this episode, but I
Yeah.
do want to highlight that Cedric Alexander is leaving today and has 71 stamina. So wouldn't it be good to put him in a match
I
with
mean-
no consequence when I've got a roster that is otherwise made up of broken parts?
I mean-
Something to think about as we continue to book Maxine Dupree versus JC Jane. Both
I
have
mean,
decent stamina in
every
the tables match.
roster
There's
so
your
far
first good
is
choice of the
hurting.
day, Daniel. Well done. And now I'm looking to book a triple threat with who exactly? Oh, good. Fallon, Cinnamon.
Oh,
and
it's
Ignition. At
a
least
triple
that
threat.
is correct in terms of who is good, who is bad.
Yeah, because I was going to
and
say,
who
like
at
with
least
heals, because
has
you had
stamina. Back into
2
the Town
heals.
Scouts.
No, you had 2
Josh
faces
Briggs,
and a heal in the
You
face.
should have done this roughly 3 minutes ago. Simon, press the button. Press the. What's wrong with you? What are you thinking? You've gone back. That's not the right choice, Dan. Just get on with it. You're on the clock here. Oh my god. Now we're off to go. Yeah. Cool. Now we're gonna make another choice.
Press
in
the
power card
button,
section.
Dan.
The health bar's right there. Do it now. Do it now.
Oh,
Cody's
my
hurting.
word.
There you go. That took longer than it should have. What are you making notes for if you're not going to do it?
I mean,
Okay, we're going to book another promo.
oh, that's
We're
the
left
thing.
with Carl
When
Anderson,
they're
Karrion
not seeing
Kross,
the
who
notes being
also
booked
has
now.
stamina. Could use him in a match with Cedric Alexander if you want to.
Oh,
no,
my
what
word.
you're gonna do is swap Cedric
This is
Alexander.
so good.
God's sake, with Karrion Kross. And so once again, your heel and face alignments aren't correct.
Oh, no.
Who are you?
You
have
are
a
Daniel
degree.
Layton.
You're an intelligent boy. Okay, Cedric Alexander's just going to cut a promo, is he? 71 stamina, and you think the best place for him is cutting a promo. Put a mic in his hand. Yeah, good lad. Meanwhile, yeah, look at that. That's again another look at the tag team match where
boy.
they've got no stamina. And back once again like a renegade master to
Oh, good song.
Sign Josh Briggs, you goddamn fool.
Did he sign them?
Oh my god, get on with it. There it is.
There we
it
go.
is. He signed a giant to take on his cruiser. Put him in the show. Come on. It's like coaxing a scared kitten out of its nest for the first time. Kittens don't live in nests. Oh, God. Confirm
You just
it.
said
Just
about
get
2
on with it.
minutes ago you're an intelligent
look-
man. Oh, my God.
Cedric Alexander versus
Yep.
Karrion Kross in a throwaway match with absolutely no consequence was right there. And it would have allowed for Grayson Waller and Dijak to both be healed.
Yep.
But did I do it? No.
No.
No. Why? Your guess is as good as mine. Oh, let's go back to the studio, shall we?
Not a good week.
No, very bad. No good, very
Oh,
bad.
dear. Oh, no good, very bad.
What?
Yep. He said,
Yeah, not good.
Sick of you, you're rubbish, going, leaving, my agent will give you the rest of
Yeah,
your money.
Kofi was gone.
And that was one thing. Seconds previously, however, I had let Cedric Alexander go. Because,
Oh, you lost 2 people?
Yeah, Cedric's
But
contract
we
was
didn't
up, and I was
know.
like, well,
Dan didn't
I
know.
don't necessarily have
Kofi
plans for you
decided to
because
go,
I was trying
"I'm
to be
gone,
really organised
bye."
And I got all my feuds ready. I was like, right, I'll have this tag team and this, and it was Kofi and Howdy.
The good thing is, though,
I was
Dan
like,
has
right,
signed
let's
2
go. I
new
thought me and
people.
Kofi had made it through because he had a few like good matches and
So,
whatever.
2 for 2.
But no,
But still.
So I could have kept Cedric, and that would have been fine.
A lot
Then
easier.
I tried to sign a particular superstar, and what I was given was slim pickings.
Oh,
So
that does
Yeah.
not sound good for me.
I've had a rough. Well, I was looking very specifically. So I really wish you'd bloody taken that trade. Because it would have changed the game for me a little bit. But you know what?
Oh, dear.
We've done the best with what we can. My superstar shakeups were all crap. I'm really pissed. This is not a good week for Dan. Like,
That's
Oh.
unfortunate.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he had to relive it all again.
I'd almost rather I had the injuries. I'm lying. I'm lying.
I did
You-
think
you
during
could live to regret
during
that.
yours booking, I kind of regret some of my trade choices.
Interesting.
I kind of wish I'd offered you Akira Tozawa.
I mean, there's always next
Injured person
season.
for injured person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only because I suddenly realised during that booking, because I've written down, Akira Tozawa and Higglesby, because Akira Tozawa's asked for that. Oh no, he's injured, and I said that I'd
Yep.
book him in a tag match. So that's a real smegger. So
Oh, dear.
that's something I'm just going to have to deal with.
This week is rough, man. I'm
Man,
really happy.
I'm not looking
I mean,
forward to this week.
This is
Sorry,
it.
I was just pausing that to get rid of
happy
that
because my shake-up
thing
cards
in
are
the
great
corner.
and everything. My show
Yeah.
is a show. There are people on it, and that is it.
It is
gonna be
a
bad
wrestling show.
Right, well, I need to get into mine. I need to get this done.
This week is
Alright,
going to be
I'm
a
gonna
week.
Go listen to Celine Dion's All By Myself.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Love that
But you're
song.
not, Dan. You're amongst
Oh.
friends.
We help each other out on this show, Dan. Remember?
If you would
Not
help
all-
me out, you would have signed the contract.
I mean, you're not listening to all,
Should've made a
all
better
Coming
offer.
Back to Me Now. That's a
Sticking
great song.
With two-way for the covers here, I'm going to go with a cover of Smoke on the Water, an orchestral cover. It's rad. All right, let's do this.
All right, you both going? Yes.
I think they're gone.
Right, come on. You are number 1. You are currently winning
are.
this. All you've got to do is stay the course.
Yes.
And, maybe you'll be number 1 again.
Yes, you never
People
know.
do believe in you, Luke. Here we
I
go.
believe in
3,
you.
2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Precious silver. But having just heard Dan talk about that,
Look at
there's
Dan
an email here
serenading
from Trip
himself.
about Precious. So let's check this out first. Maybe with a little push, you could be a bona fide star. Here's a Get School Power card. Help establish her as a rising brand.
Ooh.
Lovely. Cool.
Nice.
Oh, okay, great. Fine. Contract at the end of the week.
Hire her, hire her, hire her.
Can't say but you're the tag champ. Let's talk figures. How about, what's my budget?
111. You
Mm.
could afford her.
Let's lowball it. Okay, yeah, it's fine. I'm happy to meet you at that price. You're my tag champ. I kind of need to.
Yeah, and also Triple H is giving you a card for it.
I'll be interested in for another 5 weeks. It'd be 21 grand. Okay, let's talk figures. Try and lowball.
Okay.
Don't think so.
Oh.
Fine. Your opening offer sounds fine. I'll meet you at that price. Running. Great. Oh no!
But-
no, sorry.
no,
that's not
I
what
was gonna
happened,
say,
because
isn't
your
the
feud is
rivalry
over. Well,
finished
protecting
now?
Flair. Your feud is over.
Yeah, I was gonna
Damon
say, it's
Kemp.
done.
And
It's
the crowd will be
donezo
bored of seeing
now,
me
sort of thing.
win so easily. I need a bigger
But-
test, one that suits. I'd go Butch against both Butch and Higglesby this week. I don't mean a tag match. I mean a triple
Okay.
threat. That's great. I can make that happen. Because
Okay.
that actually does fix something for me. Right, okay.
Here we
brilliant.
go.
What have I got? Your male and female champions gain 15 and are guaranteed to win all their matches. Well, the last one Pete had. Superstars who perform in tag
Somewhat
matches
like
gain an additional
Pete's.
3 stamina. That's interesting. Matches with only specialists have boosted quality, but all... Oh, I don't want to lose stamina.
No.
Gain 3 staminas in tag matches. Do you know what? I might take this one.
Champions
So it's the
Resolve is a
popularity
good
thing I'm
one.
after, so I'm going to take that one because that's the one that Pete had, and it worked out quite well.
But it's
for him.
it's just champions
Right.
only though, isn't it?
Where's that Tozawa one?
I think.
Didn't he...
So
Oh,
that's
I've already failed. I've already failed
the
that.
tag.
Oh, great. That's fine then.
the world
book show.
champion, the
Actually,
female
you know
and the
what?
male
Let's go
champion.
And do
I think.
because now you're.
I'm sure I read that right. When I go back and go through this, I'll be like, yeah, you were right, Harriet, but also you might be, yeah, you were wrong, Harriet.
Because what I need to
don't
find
know.
is
We'll see.
on
But
the
yeah, it's
female
somewhat
side of things.
similar
So first off, before I do this,
in regards to that.
great,
That must
Queen
be
Bee,
the
I
15
can
that
get
Pete
you,
lost is now
as
given
like
to
the heel
Luke
cruiser, so
to
Queen
help
Bee.
in regards to
Great.
that. Queen Bee. Oh,
On you
what a
come.
name.
I now need
Nova
a
Northern Lights. Oh my gosh, yeah, we had the
female
Northern Lights somewhat
heel
here last weekend. Well, it was like the
giant.
solar storm that hit.
I can do rookies.
And I did manage to get some
Maybe I'll try and get
photos
an
of it, which is
established
pretty
star.
cool.
Just
I had to go
search.
like at half night. At half night. Crikey, Harry, you need to sleep.
Jodie.
12 at night.
Okay,
there
I've got
we
35
go.
grand left, so
to
that's
go
not
out and take the photos.
great.
But they came out really
That's you,
good. I
that's
had
you.
like we had
Let's
hues
try
of
and
green
book a
and
show, 'cause that
purple,
does at
which
least
was
sort
really
some of
cool.
my
Dan's
issues
getting
that
into his
I've
diva
got.
moment.
So my main event may be.
Oh bless.
I can find that power card. That's what I was looking for. Injury rehab 2. Oh, it's a 40.
Pete's just oh bless. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, is he crying?
Well, health spell. Oh, it's 20 grand. Piss.
I
Right. Okay. Well,
I don't know what's going on. There's so many things going on. I was concentrating on Dan, and I'm like, I just want to give him a hug.
Damon Kemp versus Higglesby and Butch. Because
Because I don't know if he's genuinely crying or not. He's a very good actor.
That.
So I completely missed what
The triple
happened
threat
there.
against Butch and Mr. Higglesby. Lovely.
I'm guessing he couldn't.
My
I'm guessing Luke
opening
couldn't
is going to be
afford
a
power
tag
cards,
team match
from what I
with
gathered.
tag titles on the line, so I think that does boost it. Than that, just popularity.
The thing is, though,
I don't know. Do you know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll swap. Ha ha! Because that's not going to outperform it.
That
I
might be
don't
better.
think. Can't afford any of you.
I don't know.
of course.
I think because the tag
And then I've got
champs
this to do.
have a slight
So-
popularity, but because obviously you've got two new
class
talents
change. That's how you do it.
who are signed.
So I want to do a
Might
class
be
change
okay.
of Tiffany Stratton.
I don't know.
change into a
We'll have to wait and
cruiser.
see. I
That
forget.
costs
to
10
be fair.
grand.
Okay, looking at the
Oh, what's my
popularity.
commissioner goal? Ensure that you're
Might
at least
be
a popular
okay.
available fighter
I
is
mean,
in a match this
near
week.
enough. I mean, the tag champs are near in their
I've got
50s, so
56 seconds to
hopefully
figure that
that'll do.
out. It is
in regards to new ones, We shall see.
Trick could give that to me for. I really wish I could buy that injury rehab or the health spark, because I'd have played that on bees, but I just cannot afford it.
That makes
so
sense.
That is
So
my show.
he couldn't afford the
I think
afford
I'm
the power
done.
cards. That makes sense.
Oh, Jodie Garcia's a specialty in that. That's lovely. Oh, me, Blair Davenport. I didn't
Oh,
realise you
Blair
were
is
hurting so
not
much.
is Hurty Hurty McHurtin again.
It's Cruiser versus Cruiser, but at least that doesn't put Blair Davenport on the show. And
But
actually, Scarlett needs a new thing. Right, that's it. Then that's
Hopefully
that, I guess.
that won't
me
affect
done.
the match card. So, how is
was your week,
everyone
mate?
feeling?
Yeah. Do you know what? Okay, I'm. Not only have I got a very hurty roster, I am low on cash. That's my big thing at the moment. Is I am low on cash.
Yeah.
And because I'm low on stamina, had to sign people, and that
Yeah.
costs money.
Yep.
And the precious metals came up to me, and they were like, "Well, my contract's up at the end of this week," and it's
Money,
here.
money,
And I
money.
was like, "You're the tag champions. I
Yeah.
fixed a match to get you make sure the tag champs." And then so I tried to lowball them. They both said no, so I had to pay them at the higher offer. Then I had to sign people for them to feud with.
Yeah.
They are costing me cash.
I mean, they are precious metals.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I got the same power card you got last time. So the one where your champions got
World champs.
World champs, I got the extra 15 things. So my
Oh, that
popularity
was
problem
the
has
one.
sort of been fixed.
Nice.
Because now things like Charlotte Flair and Big E are at 90 odd popularity.
Nice.
What was your card then?
So my shake-up card. So I was offered. First off, one of my cards was all of your Giants gain +3 mic skill.
It's underrated, honestly. It's underrated.
No, I have, I think, one Giant,
Right.
and it's Brawn. The other one was an interesting one that I was considering until I saw the other one, which was
Yes.
anytime you run an interference, you get $500 for every point of popularity
I will
the
take the
running
opportunity to have a drink
in-person
as
has
well.
above 60.
Oh.
So if they had 70 popularity, you would get $5,000 for doing a
bad.
run-in. Which is alright. It costs like $2,000 to do it though. So you need to, or $1,000, however much it is.
There we
to
go.
run
A
it.
lovely water.
So you
there.
don't, you get a bit more than that. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Maybe I'll look at that and consider it. And then I saw the other one and I was like, oh, no, I'm doing this one. Which was all wrestlers above 65 popularity lose 15 popularity. 7 random people on my roster then gained 35 popularity.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I have 2 wrestlers with 100 popularity now. And I think 2 more in the 90s.
Oh, good. For you.
Feels significant.
My roster is f***ing stacked now. It's still
It's like a
hurting
punch
run.
to the
yeah.
gut for Dan.
Through the f***ing roof.
Well,
For
continuing
a
the
lot of
theme
them.
of me getting a little bit screwed, my shake-up cards were trash.
Yeah.
Like,
I only
got,
saw the one.
I
didn't see the
female
other two.
matches are good, but men's are bad.
Oof.
I got Summit bollocks and nonsense. And then I got the one that I picked, which was the pick a superstar. You get $10,000 every time you do a match.
That's
I
the
mean-
one I had
And I
last
went
time.
for the carrying cross because I didn't know where else to do because everyone else was low
Hurting?
on stamina. So
Yeah,
I just was
that
like,
makes sense.
I very much flailed to put a card this week. But it's time to see how we're doing.
Yeah.
Game face on.
My other cards were if you book every tag match you book, they gain 3 stamina.
Whoa.
Which sounds like it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I
But
would've loved that.
it ties everyone into tag feuds if you're just trying to
Not
if you're doing
everyone.
it just to boost stamina.
It would have been helpful to boost the stamina of specifically our tag teams, and my tag teams need stamina.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that would have been helpful.
It would have been helpful. And
They've only
Okay,
got like
press
2
play.
tag teams. Oh, okay.
Put me out of my misery, I'm begging
So
you.
we have
begging you.
these are just people because I needed to rest
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
I made a last minute. With 30 seconds left, I changed one of my matches and I signed somebody because there was a chance that Braun Strowman would have been injured. If he had 33 stamina. Just in a normal match, I was like, imagine if he got injured as well.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't risk it. I'll sign somebody else, rest Braun, and then change the match order
And then
around,
do it
which
that
I did
way
in the last
instead.
30 seconds. So we have the one chance of injury on this show is Cora Jade, who has 35
I think
stamina.
she'll
That would be
be
unlucky, wouldn't it?
Come
This
on,
is
Cora.
the only one
okay.
that could be
But I
injured.
said
mean,
that
those
last
kids
week,
can
and then I had
crossfield.
my head in my
Say,
hands.
Cora, do not get injured. Come on.
Fighter.
Come on, Cora. Cora wins.
Wins.
But at what cost?
Oh, yes.
Success.
Okay.
Woo.
2 stars. That's all we needed, and no feud.
But no
Great.
injuries.
Love that. I need to write down who all my feuds are because I
After I'm
didn't.
certainly going to write down that feud, I was hoping there isn't one.
Well, I'm going to write it down because I might
Try it
try
again.
and continue that
Yeah.
next week. I'm just going to write down what I'm doing because I didn't write any of it down. Chad Gable calling out Umberto Carrillo. That works.
Oh, it starts with rivalry. There we go.
You're all right, Dan. Yawning through my booking.
Yeah, I was going to say, bud.
Look,
Come
I've
on.
been through a lot.
To be fair, I'm very tired and I'm just struggling so much not to yawn right now.
All right. Then we have Umberto facing Clint McDougal.
Oh, look at him go.
Yes.
You sign him?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. He's
Handsome.
good. Somebody who
He's
could
there.
face Umberto so other people could rest. That is all he's here for.
Yep.
Umberto wins. 2 stars.
Oh,
Okay, so it doesn't outperform.
Love that.
So that's
Great.
good.
Call out promo with Valhalla and Cindy Fluff.
Oh, look at Cindy Fluff.
Valhalla
Hey,
with 90
another
popularity,
rivalry.
Cindy Fluff with 74 now.
Wow.
Whoa.
Big star.
Yep.
Let's go.
That's huge.
Valhalla. Fluff. Why can't I spell fluff?
You can spell Valhalla.
Yeah, I can. Gable and Umberto worked, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1. And so did that. 1.
It did.
Love that. Okay. Then
Oh,
we
Nick
have
Nosedive's been called up to the main roster.
yeah, Joe
Yeah.
Coffey versus it was Strowman.
It's still Limp
now
Bizkit.
Nick Nosedive.
Yeah, he did good for me actually, didn't Nick?
Yeah.
How
Here
long
he
you signed him
is.
for?
5 weeks.
Yeah, fine.
It's Joe Coffey. It's 2
Mediocre.
stars.
Oh,
It's a 2-star
boy.
show. Let's go. All right. Love that. And we're going to have Coffey.
We
I'm not
love
gonna
to
write
see a
down
mediocre
Nosedive,
show here.
But Coffey needs the feud against
But the
someone.
main event
Then we have
might
Scrites.
not be too bad.
Cool.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. No worries. And then 100 popularity herself, Zoe Stark,
Hey.
against Cindy Fluff in a match. Because
Christmas
it's a match.
Day.
'Cause
I
Stark
mean,
is still in the feud with
that
Shayna
is
Baszler.
something
Yeah.
else. That really is something
And then
else.
I booked this match and I was like, I really want to get Zoe in a match because she has 100 popularity.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna do a
as well
call
you
out
should.
promo. Blah,
Yeah,
blah,
so the
blah, blah.
popularity will be a
So
big
it all
thing
worked
in
out
regards
in
to
that
this. I think this will be a 4-star match.
Cindy Fluff
Cindy
wins.
Fluff.
Felt like
Huge.
that 100
Good.
popularity.
3!
Oh, you ruined the streak.
How
we were
could
nearly on for a
you?
good thing then.
Yeah. And then Stark and
Cindy Fluff was too good.
That extra boost she got.
Yeah.
That buff.
Stark and
Cindy
Baszler
buff
are
more
in it.
like.
Hey.
Yeah, and that just
All
worked.
right.
Yeah, that works.
So
That works.
is a show.
It certainly is. And
A
nothing
show.
went wrong.
Nothing went wrong. I
No.
mean, not many things went right, but
Yeah.
nothing went wrong.
No,
So that
which is the most important
So on
thing.
to Dan.
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 What's going on, bud?
Trying to just move straight on to Luke because I made the whole show.
Tables match.
Again, we have a few different matches that are just happening, and I've made some choices, and we're going to see how they go.
They're in a rivalry.
These guys are in a level 2 rivalry. It is fighter versus fighter, but it is good versus face, and
Yeah.
it's a tables match,
Good
so we're
versus
hoping that... Yeah, you know what I mean. Faction gets the win.
Heel versus face, yeah.
I mean, that's
2.5.
could be worse.
No rivalry.
Logan wanted to make an
Nope.
appearance, and I decided to have these guys feud, so that's
Nice.
done well for us.
Ooh, and this
so
is happening
totally-
in real life now.
He can't keep hold of that world title. Too many
Yeah.
people
I mean,
at
this is
different levels.
happening
that
at
was
King
the
of the
theme
King and
Logan
Queen of the
Paul's promo
Ring
in my head. Logan
next
was being like,
weekend.
"You keep losing,
They
mate, so let me
are
rack up a
recording
few
this on the
wins against you,"
Saturday,
kind of thing.
so they've actually
So
signed
yeah,
the
they'll do
contract
that.
now.
This is a triple
But
threat
I
match.
think
Signed
it's just going to be
Ignition.
for the Universal
Oh.
Championship.
Remix
think.
to it.
Big.
Yeah.
So yes,
Ignition was signed in one of the previous seasons, wasn't she?
Think so, yeah.
Foreshadowing.
Or
Yeah.
your roster, I want to say.
I want to. I would like to turn her heel
Okay.
well,
to tag with JC for the tag titles, but the
Interesting.
priority was get other things done. So in the
Yeah.
meantime, a triple threat match
Cool.
with Cinnamon Garrett, who I've also signed to make up the numbers. To
Nice.
keep
Fallon
her.
Henley?
I've re-signed her.
oh, and a new rivalry.
Sure.
Henley and Garrett.
Ah,
Fallon.
I mean,
Cinnamon.
cinnamon.
Her name is Cinnamon.
So signed Josh Briggs.
Oh.
Specifically to feud with Apollo Crews.
And there's no
I didn't
rivalry.
want to, but I used all 5 of my talent scouts to find a giant face.
Yeah.
And he was the option.
Yeah.
And it hasn't done.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so, you know.
Worth it.
Worth it.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
good.
All right, the tag match.
Dijak
Ah, the tag champs.
and Waller.
That's Stamina, mate.
I know what.
3 of them.
Oh,
Stamina.
and Karrion
Oh.
Kross and Uncle Howdy are not the same.
I know. But this will get me £10,000. Hopefully that will stop it being anything of much and being a rivalry. So we're
That's
just gonna
true.
do
Also,
it.
Uncle
This was
Howdy is
supposed to be
slowly coming to
Kofi,
WWE.
rather. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, it started the rivalry.
If I were you, maybe you kind of want to
Yeah.
be in wrestling, right?
But there's no- Fine. Wall
You've
champ.
unintentionally found a good feud here, mate.
Yeah.
It's 2 stars. It's
stars.
amazing.
How cross? Fine.
What,
Cedric on
Karrion
the way
Kross?
out is gonna give me some money.
Dan's gonna
Like,
kill
nice
me for
Cedric.
that. I'm sorry.
And, main event.
Oh, I mean the big star.
Yeah,
Yeah.
again,
Yep.
stamina is low, so it is just a normal
Just
match.
a normal match, yeah. Checks
Because
out.
my theory was if she gets injured, they're already on a level 2, so it might push them to level 3.
Yep.
I don't know.
But it is only 39 stamina, so you have to be
Lavora's a new
quite
champ.
Oh, new
unlucky.
champ.
I did
Yep.
nothing.
4 stars, no
No,
rivalry.
No,
Oh,
purple
okay.
rivalry.
So that's good.
And
And a
she,
4 star.
Okay.
she did want to win her next match, so that
that's nice.
boosted her
Well, that
morale.
makes
That's 4
yeah,
stars.
works
Can't claim
out.
with that.
Oh,
Nope.
just watch me. I'll complain with everything.
Okie dokie.
There you go.
Thank you.
And Luke.
So, because I had to sign so many smegging people,
Yeah.
I then went to check out the power cards where I had a health spa
Yep.
and an injury rehab available.
Oh,
Nice.
I sent Cody to the health spa this week.
And I could afford neither.
Oh.
Yeah. I got a health spa from Triple H who said, stop having people get injured. Here's
Oh.
a health spa.
Well, maybe that's what we should do.
So I
Well-
played that on Ridge Holland.
Just injure
Oh,
people
Why didn't you make
deliberately.
something out?
Well, on that note, Triple H emailed me and it is only because, you were saying, like, if I'd have known the order of the emails, I'd have checked them differently.
Yeah.
So Precious...
By the way, that's a thing that we've just learned.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I knew it all
I
along.
didn't know already. No one told me this.
So Precious Silver...
See, I
think
didn't
we
know
talked
that
about
was
this
a
on the
thing,
video
that you
we
look at
did
it in
send you.
order.
So Precious Silver was my first email, and I
Yeah.
knew it was about her contract. And then 2 down was an email from Triple H, and the first words on it were Precious Silver. So I was like, I'm going to go see what that is first.
Yeah.
And he said, like, I think Precious Silver could be a major star on your show. Here's a get school card
Oh,
to boost
to
her
do
XP.
training.
Yeah, to
Yes.
boost her XP.
Nice.
Yeah,
So then
and
I
it
went back
worked.
and I sorted out her contract, but then, she whinged about it.
So anyway, if I'd known that, I would have done Kofi. I would have let Kofi go.
But
and
so did
retain
Whitney
Cedric.
Quaid. So,
Here we go. So we've got Whitney Quaid and
but
Precious
now
Silver, the tag
you
champions,
have
putting them
4
on the line
people
against new
in that
signings,
line.
Quinn B.
That's basically
and
going to be
Jody
like
Garcia.
Okay.
Jody Garcia.
She's a specialist in
going to
tables
all run out of their
matches, no
contracts
less.
by the end of the
Nice.
month,
Champs train, 2.5 stars, no
Alright.
rivalry.
or by the end of this
Yep.
round anyway.
A class change.
Class change, so
Ooh,
she
I
is
haven't
now
seen that
a cruiserweight.
Yes.
Cruiser now.
She is a cruiser to go up
Huge.
against Charlotte Flair. This was originally going to be Blair Davenport, but she is major hurting.
Yep.
Cool.
Scarlett emailed me and was like, I want a match with Charlotte Flair.
She's had it for 10 weeks.
I was like, are you serious? And she's like, I
Oh,
want a
Lord.
rematch. And I was like, no,
Absolutely not.
absolutely not.
I also discovered that Nikki Cross and Valhalla still on cooldown after the first pay-per-view cycle.
good.
So
Yeah.
I tried to book that again, couldn't do it.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
cruiser versus cruiser, which isn't great, but at least it's face versus heel.
True.
Scarlett gets the win, the
Scarlett.
former champion.
Mediocre.
Great.
No
And
rivalry.
I'm going to make sure that did not outperform my opener. It didn't.
Huge.
No.
Great.
Massive.
Lovely. Thank you, Trick.
Great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what's annoying about that one as well? Is that my thingy was to book Trick in a match. My commissioner goal is to book. It's quite funny as well that he is the guy that's going for my my world champion. He's my least popular available fighter.
Nice.
Oh dear.
So that's annoying. Drew versus Tyler Bate here.
34 stamina.
Yeah, I know. Drew gets the win.
Normal match.
Hey!
You rivalry?
And a rivalry.
And a rivalry.
Yep.
Lovely. Right, let's start a new
That's
list.
2.5 stars.
Drew,
Yes.
Bate,
Or 3 stars.
1. Delightful. And then you've
2.5
got
stars. There we go.
Charlotte Flair calling out, F me running.
Wow.
Come on, you
Oh,
guys.
not another one at the rivalry.
Christmas Day.
That is... Call-out promo for you didn't work.
Nope.
2 call-outs for you didn't work.
Yeah.
And both of mine did.
Yeah. Both my call-outs didn't work.
Dan, I
Only,
hate you.
only one of my matches worked. And my other
Crazy.
email I got was from Damon Kemp, who
Yeah.
said, hey, look, I keep winning. Give me some real challenge, like Higglesby. And he said, I wanted a match with Higglesby and Butch.
Love that for you.
Either in a triple threat or a fatal four-way. And I was like, great.
All right.
I sort of had
Carry
that
on.
kind of match
Yeah.
planned anyway. I had to move a couple of things around.
Yeah.
But, let's go for it. If Damon Kemp wanted this.
And he
And
wins.
And
the
Danny
win.
won.
2 stars.
And it started a
I
rivalry.
think that might have not performed better than my mid-card match. Bugger.
No, it didn't.
Was that also 2 stars? I don't know.
No,
I
it's
can't
2.5.
remember now, but-
No.
Oh, well, that's annoying. I thought Kemp's
Oh,
star
dear.
power might carry that.
What a huge week for all of us.
Yeah.
Good
It's-
booking. Look at that star rating.
Yeah, he did as well. It was 2.5.
Oh.
Bollocks.
Wow.
Big main
okay.
event for me, though.
Well, okay, so Cora's stamina's not fantastic. She'll have to rest. Love
Yep.
that.
Excuse me?
Umberto, exactly on 40. Hate that. 48, you're still fine. That's great.
Yeah.
You're fine as well. Fantastic. Love
Cool.
that for me. NXT.
Let's see how we're
Good
doing.
booking as
Good
well.
booking.
Yeah, fine. Okay, they're both brown. Don't need to worry about them.
47. Yeah.
How's Dijak doing? Dijak's at 32 and War's at 30.
31. And
Dij,
Howdy's at
War.
35
Yep.
also.
Yeah, he's only just come back from having a couple of weeks off.
You're so going to get an email from Triple H about that match.
Well, let's see if he brings me something. I've been emailing you guys like, guys, do you want a hand? Like, he's literally never emailed me other than to tell me off.
I mean,
I think that is the first time he's emailed me in a positive manner.
Pip and Liv.
Pip and live.
Pip and Liv.
Pip's at
Live and
31.
live.
Mate, they are
33.
pretty sore right now.
But that's fine, because
That's
I've got a whole
okay.
cycle. They're already at level 2. I don't have to actually
Yeah.
even be. Cody has sent to the health bar.
Very nice.
Oh, fine. What's going on here? No, they're all fine
They're
too.
fine.
That means I can do my tag feud.
Yeah.
And not
Mhm.
worry
Yeah.
too much about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Here's Raw.
and
Poor
poor finale.
Yeah, poor finale. God damn it! I did not think that was going to happen.
No, I
suppose there was
thought
17,
because of
61.
Yeah.
Shit, I should have seen that coming.
yeah.
There's a 32 stamina there.
Yep.
Huge.
44,
I'm thinking-
48.
Yep.
I didn't see how
39,
popular
56,
Mr. Higglesby
and
was.
User all right,
but-
that's okay.
Cool.
I'm gutted that none of my call-outs worked.
Yeah, that is very
That is
That's
bad,
actually really
but not on
unfortunate.
your reflection on you. I think it's just the way
Pete.
the game goes. To be
Have a
fair,
look. 31. Yeah,
Thousand.
sure. Why not? Money though.
Money though, bud.
Love that money.
a lot of
Great.
money.
I was hoping for that. Fantastic.
That is nice.
Clint McDougal, the newest superstar. Never heard of him.
Yeah.
Signed as cannon fodder. God, you are so right. Nikki Cross forcing a DQ.
Transparency.
Nikki Cross, you're a babyface. What are you doing?
My disappointment
moving on.
is
643.
immeasurable.
To NXT.
Can't see it on the screen,
44?
but that's one of the things. Wow.
And
What?
nice. Whoa, 351 grand.
Kofi left!
Oh yeah, Cody, sorry, I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, that's whatever.
Was Kofi one of your permanent guys?
44,000.
Jeez.
Guys.
Oh,
He
I
left.
didn't know that could happen.
Yep. Oh, yeah, he walked out on me. That was all the time. Well,
Wow.
then you only say want to hold you ransom for 100,000.
Yeah.
And then you say no.
Yeah.
And then they
That's the
leave.
permanent guy
Yeah.
leaving.
Oh.
Oh.
Dan, have you remembered I've lost every series we've
Oh,
done
yeah.
this?
How did you get 44,000? I'm
Jesus.
stunned.
Which is good,
How do I-
apparently.
That's
I
the
thought
money that
everyone
Luke
was mad.
needs.
We had his 4-star main event.
That's
I had
true.
a very big person on the main event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star.
You need to get some stars,
Um,
Pete. That's your
well,
problem.
Really?
I mean,
yeah,
look.
Zoe Stark had 100 popularity in my main event.
Cross and Howdy are a good tag team. How about
I
that?
told you, unintentionally book something great. You just need to turn cross babyface
I
now.
do.
Yeah.
Maybe it's but maybe I leave it because maybe it's the Strange Bedfellows.
Yeah, that's
Maybe it's
good.
the-
How will they coexist?
How will they coexist? Where'd Ignition come from? Lol. Not actually as bad as how it looked.
Well, there you go. Ignition's pretty
Heard
good.
Kofi Kingston walked out on 2.0. Has he said anything about it? Yeah, he did. It's time to part ways with 2.0 and take the next step in my career. Thank you to all my supporters. You were such a little bitch in the emails. You don't deserve to be magnanimous. I'm going to release backstage footage of you. Happy to fight you anytime, Paul.
Oh my
One
God.
way ends. Big thank you to the fans for the support in beating Piper Niven. It's thanks to you.
Oh, my word.
Niven, Piper was awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Great. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's a good week. 44, so that's 165.
1,000.
Yep.
So I need a big, I'm not going to get a big week here, really.
20.
That's not
That's
good.
more what I thought the numbers would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not,
44?
not great for me,
How
but
did you get 44?
So-
That's what I don't understand.
nearly back up to
So
100K,
Dan could be
that's-
number
that's good
one
for me.
this
Why not
week.
leave again?
I think you might be in the
Might be,
league
yeah.
again,
Yeah.
Mark my words, Quinn B and Jody
I'm
Garcia
guessing
are
Dan
gonna
is
be a
first,
full-blown
Pete is
superstar by
second,
the end of the
and
season.
Luke is
Okay.
third.
There's a great feel for tables matches.
I think.
Nice.
Yeah, I knew that. That's a
Now,
specialty.
what Luke needs to
And
do
David kept
now
proving himself the
is
best of the bunch
hopefully,
to
I don't
fight.
think there's
Trick
any
Williams trying to lay down,
any
and it
contracts
kinda
coming up, but
sucked.
keep that money.
Nice.
Definitely keep that money.
Tense trash talk from Trick. Don't understand the fuss about Charlotte Flair. Overrated.
Nice.
More popularity. Tonight's Raw was a bit of a come down. Yes, wasn't it just? Queen Bee worked okay as a tag team. I guess. Make up your mind, social media. Are they good or do they suck?
This is
Good
social media.
Raw.
They
Good.
can't decide if anything is
Well,
good or
Zoe
bad.
Stark,
Yeah.
Can't wait to see
But
you
it's mainly
back.
bad
too.
because no
Hope
one
he doesn't
likes
get rid of
anyone
it.
So, yeah, I
on the
think that is
internet.
gonna put you back into second place.
I know that's
Have a
a
look-see.
rough take, but you know
I
what I
didn't get
mean.
mine.
It's like
Let's
people
go 3.
are out there to ruin things for people. So
Oh, I could beat a seasonal goal.
yay!
Nice.
I hate the fact that you did
And
that
I did not.
accidentally.
I wonder which one it was.
I
It
hate
says at the top there.
I hate-
Challenge peak efficiency.
Oh,
Yeah, but what does that mean?
We'll go. Have you looked at your seasonal goals?
Oh no.
I hate the fact you do this accidentally. It's so
If you
frustrating.
just book for things, then it just happens.
happens.
I hate you so much.
good when we get Hall of Fame trophies.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah, back into second place. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
second place. Okay, that's
but-
fair.
I mean, maybe I need to have bad weeks. Maybe me having bad weeks is what gets me to the top.
You had like a full-on meltdown in that week, but you got like
That week was trash. What? I mean,
you got 14,000 fans more than I did.
Yeah.
no, I can't even taste, I guess. You feed them slop and they'll eat it up.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell of a
Hey, it
week.
worked.
Sure.
Hell of a
This
week.
is a hollow number one. And now you're all going to come back at me.
But do you know what? Like,
I
it's
mean,
the
it's still number
351
one.
grand that actually scares the out of me the most, because you know what you can get with that?
Talent.
Logistics.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Well, that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
both.
Maybe both.
Maybe
not?
both, but the logistics.
Why
thing,
not
'cause you'll be
both?
able to like get the next like arena up, which I'm not within an arse's roar of doing.
No. Ha, raw.
Next arena.
I mean, that's what I would do.
Oh, I can't believe I helped him like that. Why would you help him? We don't help each other on this show.
Oh, my word.
What are you talking about with your injured? You're not seeing everybody else that's not on the show. I'm talking about stamina. I have got a champion who's on 18, Pete, because I prefer to have Braun and Joe Coffey, who are actual stars. Do you get my point, Luke? I don't have enough female. And you can go watch that episode right now.
I can't
over
wait to watch that.
/WrestleTalk. And we will see you next week for another edition of the Monday Night War. I've been Luke Owen, DAD, representing Monday Night Raw.
I've been Pete Cornell representing Monday Night SmackDown.
And I've been Dan Layton, somehow representing NXT 2.0.
Jam that jam.
Oh, next week is going to be something else. Oh my word, I can't wait to watch it. I told you. Last week I felt sorry for Pete. This week, Dan. Next week, Luke. Oh my word, that is going to be something else. But bless Dan. I know usually I don't react to everyone's picks or their decisions for that week, but that was unique because touch wood, that doesn't happen again. And that was interesting. But bless Dan, he was going through the mill, hungover and having to be shown the past self. I was going to say the error of his ways, but it worked out well in the end, I will say. So it wasn't really error. It was just more of a decision. Let's just say many decisions. But no, that was a very good week. The cards, the power cards, definitely worked well in Luke's favor. Obviously Dan didn't get great choices, and I understand why he picked Karrion Kross, because obviously not injured, and also Luke's card is also a good one. So all that said and done, just have to see what happens next. Obviously the guys have to recuperate their superstars because some are still injured, and hopefully the newer ones will build up popularity that it kind of takes the reign off the ones who are injured. But we shall see. But that was a very good episode. I am so looking forward to next week's episode. I really am already. But if you want want to watch the full episode of this episode, please watch it down below. I also have a playlist of all my reactions I've done from season 2 onwards, and also the Patreon. If you want to watch an episode a week early, listen to the Book and podcast and listen to everything else and watch everything else on WrestleTalk, I would highly recommend. So thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it as always. Click on the bell below so you know when I upload new videos. Leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I shall chat to you all soon. Bye.